All right, so you're welcome to this section of uh, live trading, and should I say a crash class where I could just show you guys what you need to know and how you need to go about the market in terms of trading. So um, the basic thing you need to know first of all is to know the market to trade, right? You want to select a good market. You want to select a good trending market like this when you want to start trading. So when you select a good market, that is what is going to give you a very good edge for you to start winning your trade. And then if you select a good market, one thing I would advise you do is that once you're trading, you want to sell at a high price. I can't be typing at the same time. You want to sell at a high price, and then you want to buy at a low price. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay, so that's one thing so many traders miss, and they struggle to make profit from the market. Give me a second. I'm currently looking at this pair. I think the market might sell. If I should say a good signal, I'm going to tell you to take it. I'm going to be using 4 minutes to trade, so you can join me while I'm going to take the trade. For 4 minutes, I'm using 3% of my account. You know your own risks, just risk small. I think we might get a signal here anytime soon. So here you can see the market is at the highest high. If you watch most of my videos, the market is at its highest high. That's when I do sell. Sometimes the market could be around here and I will sell, but I will observe the price action that the market is giving to me at that point in time. Okay, I was waiting for an entry. I would have loved to sell around here. I was waiting for an entry. I would have loved to sell around here. So that might be a good level two or a good entry for the sell. Okay, get ready for 4 minutes. Will it go up a little? Oh, it got to my level, but it didn't waste time, and it's selling already. So I just made this trade while I was talking. Let's see if we could still retrace some little. Okay.
Yes.
Get ready. Price is moving quite fast. Okay, let's stay there for 4 minutes. Let me see what the 5 minutes chart is saying. So why I took this sell, if you can see, if you observe very well, the market was giving us this higher high, higher low pattern. But now it's kind of like seeing more of sellers, and the market is giving signs that it wants to come for these lower prices. So that's why I took a sell, because I'm seeing that the market wants to give this pattern and sell. But I just hope how many this candle is about 3 minutes to end. So I just hope it keeps on selling, because that entry was not really good enough. uh, the entry I had was not really good enough for the trade, but let's hope it goes well. So did you take the trade at the same time?
Okay, I was late a bit.
Yes. I think you said two and three, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Selling pretty well. If I had sold at that first entry, that would have been 1, 2, 3. Then we would have had about maybe 1 or 2 candles to end the trade. But I think it's still going well. So, like I was saying, if you want to make profit from trading, try as much as possible to sell at a high price and then buy at a low price. So that's what I teach my students in my mentorship. I tell them that we buy at down candle and sell at up candle. You know, the problem is that so many people, they have taught you that you should follow the trend, follow the trend. Okay. So most of you guys follow the trend, but the thing is that you don't understand where the trend is going. You don't understand where the market is going. So you just buy blindly and you just sell blindly in the market. And that is actually affecting you. Now, if this market was buying, most of you would like to buy out this green candle. You like to buy, okay, I want to follow the trend. The market is buying, but it doesn't work that way. Now, you want to be looking at it the reverse way, whereby if the market is buying, you want to wait for it to retrace before you buy. This is one of the best secrets you can ever learn. You want to wait for the market to retrace before you buy. So, well, it's just that the retail traders, the knowledge we give you guys is to follow the trend, follow the trend. So when the market is going up, now imagine you buy here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you might lose your trade. But if you wait for it to retrace and then you buy, you can see you're going to get a, a better entry and you're going to win your trade. Is that true? Now, like the trade we took here, I allowed the market to retrace in the sense of giving me candle. So I allowed the market to retrace in the sense of giving me a green candle, and then I had to sell. Okay, I think we have a few seconds on this trade. I just hope some of you took it. This should be our first winning trade for the day. Okay, we have 10 seconds. Okay, so that was a good one. That was a good one. And I'm going to look out for more opportunities too. So now the market is selling. I think the market has changed gears. If you go to my YouTube channel, there is a video I did, one free class I did one time. I taught you guys about what we call BMS. You can go and watch that video and understand. I talked about breaking market structure. So what is breaking market structure? Breaking market structure is when the market fails to go the pattern it has been going. Like for instance, the market was giving us higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then it made a higher high, and now it's failing to continue the pattern. So that's breaking market structure happening here. So what that tells us that the market is going to be selling like this for a while, right? That tells us that the market it's going to be selling. Oh, sorry. So now, since the market is selling, this is the 5 minute chart. I do what I call uh, multi-time frame analysis. Let me type that multi-time frame analysis. So that means I work with minimum 2 time frames. Okay. I don't just look at only the 1 minute chart and judge where the market should be going to. I look both on the 5 minutes and the 1 minute chart. That's what I do. Sometimes I hide the 15 minutes chart if I don't understand the market direction on the 5 minutes chart. So the 15-minute chart is going to tell me the major movement, the major direction that the market should be going to. Okay, now, so this is the 5-minute chart. The market is selling. I think the market could be selling towards this area, could be selling down. Like, let's say if I was to use a Fibonacci to measure this price movement, I will check from here where the market has traded to and where it started trending from. The market started trending from here. So most of the time, the market is going to retrace maybe 50% of the range. Now I'm giving you guys all this tip for free. So this is 0.5. This 0.5 is where the market could retrace, and maybe after here, you could decide to buy again, or you could decide to continue selling. So that's why I'm putting this level around here, kind of like the 50% of that range, this area, expecting the market to sell down towards this point. Now the market broke some lows. Remember, we're expecting it to be giving us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And I told you that you don't sell when the market is going down, so that you're going to get a bad entry. Okay, you want to sell when the market is going up. So now we'll be waiting for some retracement before we can sell. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. So so
Yes, sir.
far so
Yes, sir.
good. Okay, good. So far so good. What I've explained so far is that the first thing is to pick a good market. Okay, pick a good market condition. Yeah, most of the time you come here and you see bad market. Let me show you an example of a bad market. For instance, I think this Boeing is very rough. Now look at, you can see an example of a bad market. You're seeing too many weeks and there's no clear trend. It's just ranging between here and here. It's neither going up nor coming down. Here it was good. Here it was good. But after this period, it started consolidating. All right. So this period now is a bad market condition to trade. So if you trade here, you're going to have some losses. You're going to have multiple losses and you're going to get frustrated. So to avoid all those things, you want to look for a trending market where the candles are looking good and you don't want to see too many wicks or too many dodgy candles. All right. So once you pick a good market, then you analyze the market, try and understand what the market is doing, try and know the market direction. Okay. Once you know the market direction, now all you just need is an entry. For those that love 4 minutes, if I want to do 1 minute prediction, some of us might have bad entry, or some of us might not understand. I'm just doing expiry time because this is the best one to use. You want to trade with expiry. For 1 minute, it takes a lot. You're going to mark a lot of levels to be predicting the next 1 minute candlestick. So this one is very good for everyone. So once you know, you have to pick your good market, understand the market condition. Is it giving you all kind of pattern? Is it giving you higher, high, higher, low pattern? Or is it giving you lower, low, lower, high pattern? If it's giving you lower, low, lower, high pattern, you just need a retracement. Like I said, you want to sell at a green candle. You want to sell when the market is retracing up. And once you sell here, you expect it to come down. So, and this is the kind of market structure we're having now. We're getting a lower, low, lower, high market structure here. So I'm looking out for entries. I'm just looking out for a good entry before I can take the next trade. But looking at the 1 minute chart, I'm yet to get a clear understanding of where the market wants to go. So I'll wait on that one. Let me pick up this chart. And let me see. Okay, now look at this guy. Look at, we're seeing good candles here on Johnson. We're seeing good candles. This is the 5 minute chart. It was giving us higher, high, higher, low movement. It came here and is struggling to buy. And let's see what the market is gonna show us here. I feel the market could still be selling.
Sir Kennedy,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, go on.
Do these percentages differ from one person to another, or
percentage you're talking about?
Like the Intel OTC 92% on your screen.
Okay, 92%. Yeah, it's 92% on my screen. What is it on your own?
My screen is 90%.
All
Same
right.
here also. On my screen is 90%.
I think maybe it differs, maybe in location or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think this guy wants to start selling again. I just hope he gives us a clear signal. Now, if this sellers are strong, I want to see it maybe break below this low here, thereby confirming that the market is strongly bearish. So I want to see it break that low before I would sell again. So that will give me more impression or more confirmation that the market wants to trade down to this point. But if it doesn't break that low, I might not sell too soon. Okay, but this candle is quite strong. That candle is quite strong. I would have loved to just see that candle go below the low of those other ones. So, like I said, the market should be giving me lower low, lower high. So if it breaks that low, that means it's giving me a lower low. And then once it's retracing, then I'm going to sell. So that's the idea behind it. That's just everything about this market direction. So if you're trading in a trending market, if you're trading higher, low markets, you want to be looking out for retracement to buy. If you're trading in the selling market, you want to look out for retracements to sell. And that's it. No big deal about it. Then you apply good money management. And with that way, you're going to win more trades than you lose. All right? You're going to win more. You're going to win more trades than you lose. So that's it. You can see it's not, the bodies of the candle has not really gone below that low. So I don't want to be caught up in a consolidating market. It has made a lower low, but the bodies have not really gone below that low, and it's giving me a weak red candle. So I'm not really impressed with that price action. I'm not really impressed with the price action. It could still sell, but I want to see a clear signal so that all of us can take it at the same time, and it's gonna go surely well. This guys is just giving me some gap. This guy started with a gap up, and so the price action is not clear there. Now, if you observe, all the while we have been observing the markets, we have not seen any gap up. All the candles have been opening up, but all of a sudden the candle closed there and opened with a gap. I don't like that price action. It's not clear to me. So one thing, another knowledge you need is to be observant about the price action you're seeing at time. So maybe I'll wait for this one to be clear. Let me see what other markets are doing. Now you can see this is a 5-minute chart of Facebook. Is this a good market or a bad market?
It's a bad market.
So that's clearly a bad market, and you avoid trading on such a market. All right, this one looks fair. This one is a good market, but I think it has gotten to the equilibrium range I just talked about. If you look at the trend, you want to measure the trend where it started. Now, once it's around 50%, 50% simply means halfway point, like you don't know the next direction for the market. If the market range from here to here, you can be selling up to this point, But once it gets to that 50%, now we can't tell if it's going to buy or if it's going to sell. That's what I teach my students. So what I'll do, I'll wait for it to come up. If it comes up, then I start buying. If it goes down, then I start selling. So this is one big secret that you've learned today. So you don't get caught up unaware about the market reversals. Oh, this guy has started selling. Okay, I think I can sell now on a retracement. Now these sellers are more strong, very good. So I can sell now on a retracement. The market gives me retracement. Surely I'm going to sell. All right, get ready for 4 minutes. We're going to sell there. So I've taken mine for 4 minutes. We're going to sell there. I'm expecting the market to trade more lower since the market is giving us a lower low, lower high pattern. We're expecting the market to trade down again. So make sure your time was for 4 minutes. So you can see the idea. I waited for a green candle. So I waited for a retracement. I'm selling at green candles. I'm not buying at green candles. That's the difference between me and you. That's the difference between both of us. Now, why I'm selling at the green candle on the 1 minute chart is because I've gotten my confirmation from a 5 minute chart, right? I've gotten my confirmation from a 5 minute chart that the market wants to sell. So all I just need the 1 minute chart to do is to get my entry, all right? Just to get my entry, and this is where I execute the trade. So immediately we took the trade. The first candle is selling, but it's getting some rejections. We are expecting it to come to this level. That's why we're expecting the market to come. So let's see how the 5 minute chart looks like again. Okay, the 5 minute chart has rejected, and now it's looking like a red candle. So hopefully it comes down to that level that I've drawn. That's the 50% area. Once it gets there, we're going to wait to see what the next market direction could be.
And Mr. Kennedy,
Yeah.
have you of late talked with any Kenyan who is using M-Pesa? Because mine, it has taken 2 weeks without getting the money I withdrawn.
Okay. You're that Kenyan guy that chatted me up on Telegram about your withdrawal.
Yeah,
Okay, what does the support personnel say?
they are telling me they are working on it since the past 2 weeks until now.
Is it a big amount?
It's $90.
It's a big amount now. I don't know. Are you sure you didn't default any of their rules?
I did not violate
The same
any.
way you deposited, was it the same way you're withdrawing?
Yeah,
Then you should receive your withdrawal now.
Mr. Kenny, I have a question.
Okay, go on.
The Fibonacci sequence, not too clear about it. I really don't understand it yet.
You don't understand the Fibonacci?
Yes, how it works in analyzing the market.
Okay, what I talked about the Fibonacci was that you uh, you draw when you see a range, or should I say, uh, a market that has trended. So if the market comes to 50% of that range, it will consolidate and then decide to maybe reverse or maybe continue down. That's what I'm saying. So you might be selling or buying at the 50% level and the market is going to be consolidating, and then you might get frustrated. So now I don't know why this trade just turned around. It didn't come to that level. Now let me see the range again. I used here the first time. Okay, let me observe the range on this one. So from this high to this, I'm using this red candle now because why I'm using this red candle because this is where the trend starts. A new trend starts. I could use here after the market consolidated and started buying. I could use it as a new trend. I could also use it as a new trend now. But let me just check both of them and see the stage the market is now. So this area, the market was, this is the 50% for this small range. But I think I use this bigger one to know the 50%. Oh, that's why this market reversed. Now you can see this is the 50% line. Can you see 0.5? Are you seeing the 0.5? That's the 50%.
Yes.
So
Yes, we
now
can see it.
I use after the market consolidated here and started trending. This is where the range, this is the range I use. So I knew that the market, if it comes around this 50%, it might change direction. So when the market sold here on that retracement candle, I sold and the market traded and touched that 50% level. You can see that was where it bounced up from. I was just thinking it could come to this my line just to end that price action. Well, all of a sudden it touched there and rejected. Our trade was good, but the market has gotten to that 50% range. And you can see that was why the market reversed there. Now let's look for
And
another.
how do you use that feature of like something which measures?
I don't get you said.
How do you use that feature, the one you are using there to know the 50%?
How do I use the future? Future how? You saw how I drew the Fibonacci levels now. You mark from where the trend started to where it ended. That's what I did.
Oh,
So this is exactly the 50% for this range. And that was where that market just touched and reversed. I was thinking it could just go down a little more, but it didn't do that. So we might get some different price action here. I wanted to sell here, but the market didn't close below that low, so I was skeptical. But if I had sold there too, that would have been good. So let's see what this other market is telling us now. I always look at the 5 minute chart. So the 5 minute chart helps me to know the market direction. So here now, the market is selling at the same time the market is buying. I can't really tell where the direction should be. Here we're seeing consolidations now. We're seeing weak movements and consolidations. And here, like I said, since it has touched the 50% area, it could consolidate for a while before either buying or before either selling. Okay, on this one, we're getting some sellers. Now, just to not be caught unaware, I'll measure the range. I could use from here to this point. This is the 50% level. Oh, sorry. So this is the 50% level of the range. So once I'm trading, once it start getting there, I'm gonna know that we could likely get some funny price action. Now it has already given me an entry. Now my entry most of the time is just a green candle. So I enter here, and that could have been a good item if I was to trade this one. Oh, it's reversing. Don't know if it's consolidating. Let's see. Let's wait for the close of that candle. Let's see how the 5 minutes candle close here. This one is still preparing to move. Okay, this one finally came back to that 50% level. Now, like I said, it could be giving red, green, or it start selling strongly. So any other way, I'll be observing. Right, I think this guy might be ready to sell. If you close below the lows of that green candle, might be a good sign for sellers. Let me see how the 1 minute chart looks like. Okay, you can see where we had the consolidation, and now it's no more consolidating. All right, so get ready on this one. You could be selling on this market. So choose your expiry time for 4 minutes. Now we're seeing this good seller sign. That means the market wants to sell. So I think right there, I can sell for 4 minutes. So now let me explain why I sold here. So why I sold here was that we're getting lower low, lower high pattern. And the market looks as though it wants to sell to this level. So it's basically looking like a range between here and here. But I would like to see it sell down to this point and before buyouts comes in again. So the idea behind waiting for a retracement, like I said, is to always get a good entry. Imagine you sold here, the market went up, you might start losing your trade. But if you wait for a retracement, you'll get a good entry. Now, if this market was to be trending, we just want to see continuous sellers. We don't want to see it revolve around here. If it revolves around here, that means we might still be getting some consolidation. But if it's trending down, that means the market is selling. So majority of most of some of the losses I might get, it's because the market is still ranging. But if it's trending like this, you want to see a market like this. If it's trending, you want to see continuous sellers. So that's the beauty about it. That's why the market condition is very, very important when it comes to your success in the market. Once you pick a good market and you pick a good entry, most of your trade now work. If you have noise, you can mute your mic. On the last candle, we're seeing some gap. That's a funny price action there. That was actually a good trade. But you see, we're still getting long wicks and the market looks as though it's still ranging. Uh-oh. I think I'm still picking the wrong markets here. Still within this box. Let me see what the markets are doing. Okay, that's a fair loss. I'll take that one. We'll look out for another good trade. So let's wait for another good trade. You can see the market condition is not clear enough. So if this was a good market, we would have seen a good downtrend. If it was a buying market, we would have seen a good uptrend. So that's a fair loss. My analysis was good. It's just like this one now. Imagine we sold on this green candle, 1, 2, 3, 4. The market traded down. That would have been a good trade. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
All these markets are consolidating and not clear enough. So there are a lot of markets here, but your job is just to pick the good one. To pick the good one, you're gonna get good trades. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna try and select a very good market, and then we're gonna take a trade. Now you can see this one is just rough. If you have a question about price action, you can ask while I'm looking for a good market here. Okay, let me see the currencies if we could still get something clear there. Okay, this one good. This one is trending. We can see it's giving us high, low pattern. So let's see if we're going to get good trade here now on CHF JPY. So you guys can stay on this one. I've seen some good sellers. Let's see how the trend goes. Oh, so it's already selling heavily. Yeah, we're getting some consolidation. You can see this is around that 50% area I marked out. That's why we're getting all this consolidation. Okay, this one is trending up. So since this one is trending, you might be looking out for signals to buy. Yeah, the market has already sold enough. We got strong sellers. We didn't get any sign, any entry to sell. So sometimes it happens. But from the 5-minute chart, what I'm expecting the market to do, I think the market wants to be giving this pattern of higher high, higher low. But I'll wait before I take any signal there. Can see that market we traded. Look how it's giving long wicks. That's a rough market. Let me just take it off. Let me just take it off. I'm not trading it. All right, can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, stay on this pair, NZDCHF. I think we're getting a good signal here. On this one, NZDCHF, the market failed to create a higher high. So we should be selling. So you can be selling on this one. If I see a good entry, you should sell. If I was to be trading, maybe I would have taken it there already. I was just trying to call your attention. Let's see if we could still retrace a little and give us a good entry. I think the market should be coming towards market should be trading towards this area or this key level. Now, just in case, since we didn't take a trade, but let me explain. This is a class. Let me explain. We're not just trading. Now, look at how I told you we got a signal here. I would have taken it if I was the only one trading. I was just trying to call your attention. This would have been my entry. Now, see, the market was giving us higher high, higher low pattern. And you can see it came up here and buyers failed to close above the high. You can see buyers failed to close above the high. So that means buyers have failed. Now, since the market started selling, a So to this point, trying to break this low, that tells you that sellers are more strong. So this small move up was the entry for 4 minutes. I wanted to take the trade, but I was just trying to call your attention and I missed it. This would have been a good signal and would have taken that trade now and recover. So uh Dean, can you hear me? Hello, Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
Okay, so you can unmute your mic if you don't have noise, and so that if I want to call your attention for a signal, someone will answer me immediately, so we don't miss another trade.
Okay, sir.
I'm just trying to pick a good market. The market has gotten to that key level, so we'll have to wait now. We don't know if it's going to buy or if it's going to sell. I will just wait to see what the next direction will be. So that is how you trade, just one trade at a time. Pick a good market, understand the market condition, and then know your entry, when to buy and when to sell. That's all we are doing. That's all that matters. That's how we trade in this market, right? That is how you trade here. And I think that's the three things you just need to take from this class. Once you go, you start trading on your own.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, Dean, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I think I saw, I was going to ask a question. I think it was on CHF JPY before my network. And that was it CHF JPY or
Okay.
yes, CHF JPY on the 1 minute.
Okay.
No, no, it was NZ CHF.
This one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, after we got this long red candle.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, yes, that one. So from the, I mean, we could categorize this as a trend starter, right?
Yes.
Okay, so from the retracement up, if we had
Yeah,
sold
this
for
should
4
this
minutes,
should have been our
yeah,
entry.
our entry. Okay, okay, these are the kind of issues I used to face because we have equal eyes up there. If I'm right.
I'm coming. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the market. Dim, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
So the market, I was explaining that the market failed to create this higher high pattern. So
Okay.
as it fell down strongly, this would be the good entry to sell. That's what I was saying.
Okay. I just needed to clarify. All right, thank you.
Okay. So here the market was giving higher high, higher low. Let's see the pattern we want to get here. In the 5 minute chart, we're seeing huge rejection from sellers. I think the market might sell. for a single quick candles too. Let's wait and see the price action we're going to get here. I think this one might give us a good trade.
I think the market is generally rough.
Sometimes that's why we're just observing. Like this one has been on consolidation since. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sure some of them that started, I outlined this level that this was the 50% of this range. So that's why the market has been consolidating there. And this one, it's kind of like trading higher, higher, low, but we're getting some consolidation there too. And this one, the market go here, we're not sure about the next direction too. That's why I'm waiting. And this one, we're seeing week and long weeks on this market, you can see. So that's basically why we're losing the trades. So I think so far we've taken about 3 trades. The first one was very good. The second one, the market touched 50% and rejected. And then the third one was clearly consolidation. Let me see that Johnson again. So others that watch the replay will understand. So you can see it. So it's not that we don't take good trades. You can see the market has been on this range. So it's clearly a bad market. Just to clarify, some people that might say we took the wrong decision. It's clearly a bad market there. So if you pick a good market, everything is going to align for you once you pick a good market. So that's why I've been waiting patiently to pick a good market, and then everything is going to go smoothly. So you can see here, one is consolidating. Let me just still search more. I'm sure I might see something good. Let me search more. So I will see something good very soon. So most of the payouts are 80%. That's okay. Yeah, we're seeing some long weeks. There's the card. Okay, this one looks like though it's trendy. Now let me see what the 5-minute chart is saying. I think it's already getting to kind of like a key level. Okay, if you zoom out now, you see that the 5-minute chart has basically been on a downtrend. It's basically giving us lower low, lower high pattern. And this might be a key level of reversal. The market might be reversing around there. Let me just put a line there to see the kind of price action we're going to get here. The market is rejecting. We had some reversals around here. That might be some key level. Let's see what the price action will look like around here. Oh, let me just take all these ones off so I don't get distracted with this one's still rough. And this one is clearly consolidating. I don't know if it could just give us some signs of reversal. Oh wait, this one looks like as though it wants to be giving red, green. That's a key level. So I'll wait. Patience is a virtue in this market. I'm just thinking it might buy because of the trend. I'm thinking it might start buying. So it's a key level too. I've basically gone through all the markets here, right? That's one thing about the market. Some days you come, you see very good markets, you trade. Another day you come and you're struggling to see a clear market. Those guys started selling. I was not seeing gap here now. Why am I seeing gap now? We have a lot of markets, but they are consolidating. Okay, just in case, I just remembered now, just for some that don't understand, we have times that the market trends, and those are what we call Q zones. Can everyone hear me clearly? Just remember that now.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so the Q zones are when the market tends to move, and you can use what we call Forex Factory. Can you see this website? I'm sharing something with you guys. Can you see what I'm sharing? Sharing the website. Hello?
Yes, we can.
All right, so what you need to do is just to click on the time and then put your own local time, and then you save the settings. So this website tells you the events for the day, all right? It helps tells you the events for the day. So what I'm currently seeing is that this is Thursday, 20th October. By 1:30, we're going to have the high impact news. So I think that's why the market is consolidating. And after this news, they're going to make the market to move fast. But let me share with you the Q zone. This is where you see the Q zones. If you come down, look at it. You can see this place, they wrote sections. Now, these sections are the best times to trade. For me, I trade this London and New York section. These are the best times I trade. I don't trade these ones. These ones, the market doesn't move very well. But the market moves from 7 a.m. my time to, I think I stopped trading by 4 or 5 or 6 p.m. my time. So these are the sections you're trading, and these are the best times to trade. So, but one thing you need to know is that if we have a high impact news, sometimes the market could be consolidating until after that news. That's when the market is going to trend. So these are some deep secret I'm sharing with you guys for free. So I think that's what we're experiencing right now in this market. That's why most of all the markets are consolidated. Oh, you can see this one has started selling. They even catch it. This one is selling already. Now, since this guy is selling, I think he might be selling to, remember, I told you, if you want to know where you should be selling to, you can use the 50% Fibonacci to measure the range. If I measure the range from down here to this point, that tells me that the market should be selling to the 50%. Okay, the market is going to be selling to the 50%, which is around here. So this is that's where we might be expecting the market to reach for. So I'll be watching it with the 1 minute chart and see what it's doing. All right, get ready for 4 minutes. I think we might be having a signal here since the market is selling. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I hear you.
So this would have been my entry. This would be the good area to sell. So I'm kind of like having conflicting price actions because the market is giving us lower low, lower high on the downtrend. At the same time, it could be giving us higher high, higher low if it wants to change the trend. So if it wants to sell, it's going to sell down to this point. Let's see if this kind of going to break the lows here. That might confirm the interest of sellers. Or just having conflicting price action, but I think the market has left me. It's trying to carry everybody along. Oh. I'm missing some signals now. So the market has gotten to that 50% level already. Wow, missed another signal again. Okay, I'm gonna get a good one very soon. This is this one. Let's see if sellers are going to be giving us more good candles. I think that might give us some signals to sell on this pair on JB card. Let's see if sellers are more interested. They give us some good candles, we're going to sell since the market is now giving us this kind of pattern. So we might be selling on this one. I'll keep my eyes on it on GBP card. I think I'll keep my eyes on this one too. Might be getting a signal there very soon. Oh wow, this one looks good. This one looks good, but it's already selling. This week here would have been the entry. Now, just like what I've taught you guys today, you can see this big candle. It has overshadowed all the bias candle here. This big red candle is a very good signal. Since it's breaking this level, that gives us a clear sign that the market will be selling. So just like I tell you, you wait for a small move up or a small retracement just so you can get a good entry. This would have been another good trade for the sellers, but I didn't catch it too fast. I think you could still trade down a little. Could still retrace to give us another entry, probably. Be around here. GBP, JPY. Oh, yeah, it's coming around. This guy has gotten to the 50% level. You can see he's now ranging. It hasn't given us any clear movement again. I would have taken a sell here, but I'm just not straight because I'm trying to carry you guys along at the same time. When you see a fast movement like this, you stay off that pair. I don't know if there's a news now. The news is by 1:30, but this is just 1:16. But the market is reversing heavily. Okay. Um, how's it sound? If you have noise, you can mute your mic. I'm here to see a clear signal. That's why we've just been observing the market. So we're getting more interest here. Like I said, this one, the entry was on this week, but we didn't catch it. It gave one green candle, but it's selling. So well, the entry would have been on that week from that 1 minute candle. But let's see if sellers are going to come to this low, and then that might give us another signal for a sell. I think this is the last second for the last minute for this 5 minutes candle. So if it comes here, that means we're still getting more interest in sellers. And then we could trade. If it doesn't go below the week or below here, that means it's not ready to sell yet. reducing the percentage of these guys. What's this now? Please check your GBP card. Is there a gap?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a gap.
Yes, sir.
What's happening now? Okay, so stay on card CHF. Everyone stay on card CHF. Just missing out signals. Big time. I didn't even know when the market made this retracement. Just missing out. Let me see if I could get 1 or 2 trades and then we'll call it a day. So don't spend much time in the charts. We actually missed about 2 signals, but it's fine. I know it's because I'm explaining and trading, so I'm just missing out some signals, but it's okay. The major thing is for you to understand the price action. So if you trade on your own, you can learn. So I'm going to give you guys the video, so you learn from my explanation, and then you can start trading. Is that clear? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm observing this one to see if we could get a sell signal here. Remember, we have a news by 1:30. Wow, look at how this market reversed. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Let's take a 3-minute sell on this one. I use 3 minutes. So why I sold here? Because the market has failed to continue the higher high, higher low. And I saw this red candle. So let's hope it continues selling before the news hits. Let's see if it's to sell before the news hits. The news is by 1:20. That's like 4 minutes from now. So but the price action now is bearish. So let's see if sellers are going to come in. It was like, I think 1, 2, 3. At the close of that candle, this trade should be expiring, but let's see what the next candle will be. It's almost the news time. It was 3 minutes, maybe on IQ option, I would have won the trade because I would do few minutes plus counting. I think the news is about to hit the market. I think this one is an expiry time problem. Wow, see now you rejected. How many won the trade? Did anybody win that trade?
I did not win, sir.
Okay, I wanted to sell here for 3 minutes, so it would have been 1, 2, 3. That would have been a win. Probably if I had sold immediately on this candle, but this thing counts plus extra. So that would have been the win. But now look at the news. This is 1:30 and the news has hit in the market. To not be a very good time to trade. It's not be a very good time to trade now. So, but like I said, this is a class. You watch the video, learn from the things I explained, and learn how I analyze the market. And I think that will help you reduce the way you. It's going to help you trade better. The first thing I talked about is picking a good market, and then understanding the market condition. Is it higher high? Is it higher low? And then third one is wait for a retracement before you take your trade so you can get an entry. Okay. So I think that's going to be all for today. Maybe I'm going to do this one next time. Some of us, I think we had about one good win, but these two we lost, and this one we lost again. But this one is just because of expiry time. I think this one is a time issue. This was a good winning trade, but this was a time issue. Oh, and I missed some trade where I was trying to make you guys follow me up. That's why I missed some trades. So are there any questions?
So should I?
If not for the news, maybe I would have continued. If not for the news, maybe I'll continue. Maybe we'll get some winning trades. But now the market is rough for me, and I wouldn't want to take any out trades. You can see how fast the market is moving. I think it's not affecting some of these OTC pairs. It's not good on closing with a loss. Okay, maybe some other time next week I'll send another link. We'll do a live class. So in case of some of you that had some losses, we'll recover on your loss. All right. I owe you guys another good class. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're going to come back maybe some other time next week and we're going to get better trades. But I know it's because of this news, the market was unstable. But this last trade was a good one. This last trade was a good trade, but it's just a carry time issue. So I'm going to drop the video, and some other time next week I'll send you another Zoom link. I'll tell you privately. Have a nice day.
All right, sir. Have a nice day, sir.